Afterthoughts by Victor M. Lee.
Yes, Victor M. Lee's Afterthoughts.
Hi, Talia.
Hi, Mom. Miss
Yeah.
Cece. I'm sorry, I missed it.
I'm Cece Morris. Yeah, I'm Cece Morris with Hip Hop Grows Up.
Yes, and I'm Talia Ashley from Hip Hop Grows Up. We are the founders, and we're here to talk about Victor M. Lee's book entitled Afterthoughts, a poetry-inspired book. It's his autobiography in poetry, right?
That's
yes.
right. That's absolutely right.
Wonderful book, wonderful read, great man, great author. Yes.
And you know, going back to Hip Hop Grows Up, he is definitely a hero in my book. Not for more than one reason.
Right.
I'm talking about his book too, and we're gonna get to that in just a second.
Right.
But he has a passion for what we do.
Yes, he does.
Hip Hop Grows Up.
Yes.
You know, our vision is to recreate the village it takes to raise our children.
It is.
By closing gaps with family,
yes.
children, educators, and positive mentors in our communities.
He's a positive mentor in
Absolutely.
our community. Yes.
And more so than that, he has his own program in his city with youth as well.
Right, in Tampa, Florida, right?
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Afterthoughts.
Yes, and why we love it so much.
Well, one of my favorites in the book is Little Princess.
Yes.
It speaks to my soul, but more than speaking to my soul, it speaks to my gray girls.
Yes.
You know, because his description here, a little princess, is really who they are.
Yeah.
And there's several others in the book, The Gift, and A Moment, Signs of the Times, which is one of your favorites.
Yes, it is. I love this
Why do you
poem.
love it so much?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I love Sign of the Times because it represents, I think, much of my own personal character. I know it's his autobiography, but you can actually find yourself with some of these poems, and Sign of the Times is definitely one. Sign of the Times, I love it because it reminds me of Marvin Gaye's song, Inner City Blues. Yes, it makes me want to holler. Exactly, it makes me want to holler. And Sign of the Times, it definitely speaks to that. Of course, it talks about what's taking place today, which Marvin Gaye was as well as timeless. But it speaks to the fact that many of our people today, you know, they have to choose, unfortunately, between medicine and food. Well, what I like is, of course, he addresses those issues, but much like what we do at Hip Hop Grows Up, he comes up with a solution. And the solution is in exactly a line from the poem. It states, "United we stand, divided we fall." We need to come together, the village again. Yes.
And back to his book, Afterthoughts, I Need You is one of the poems. Genuine Girl, The Dream. I could go on and on, but I want you to purchase it for yourself.
Yes.
Because you'll find yourself in Afterthoughts.
You sure will. You'll find yourself and you'll learn about him. And I think the prize poem that we both love is called My Hero. And you'll really find out more about he being Victor and his character. He talks about his father.
And tell us more.
In a way that many people would not. It's so touching, so touching. And initially, I'll put it like this: he calls his father a sperm donor. By the end of the book, he says he is my hero. Exactly. You have to get the book. I'm not going to tell you too much more about it. Point is, purchase Afterthoughts. Hip Hop Grows Up. Talia, Cece, my mom. We love the book. We love the author. You will too. Afterthoughts.
And I gotta say this to Talia. Victor M. Lee, you are my hero.
Oh, touching. Afterthoughts. Purchase it today.